Our parents' signature co-signing. So therefore, see the movie, it's really good. Reformation is a judicial remedy designed to revise a writing to conform to the real agreement or intentions of the parties. Now, the judge might do, and this is done in what we call equity, an issue of equity. When the judge does a reformation, the judge is saying, look, if I rescind this contract, it's going to be a major disadvantage to the party. Someone's going to get hurt, right? And in reality, based upon the evidence I heard, both parties kind of agreed that A should have happened. But because A didn't happen, B happened, it benefited one part of the party in the contract. And that wasn't what the contract was supposed to be. The contract was supposed to be that both parties get something out of it. A promise for a promise. Right? So, in the singing situation, if the singer came a few days later and went in and performed, the singer saying, now you owe me $10,000. The guy says, well, I offered that one for the other day. And the evidence can be shown that the owner of the nightclub was talking about the singer to all his friends. Oh, you should see this person, you see this person, you see this person. And saying, I don't think they're going to be there tomorrow night, but I think they're going to be the next night. The singer comes in, owner has all his friends come in, he makes like a lot of money because that singer comes into his nightclub and packs the house. Mm-hmm. And now the person says, well, where's my $10,000? I told you yesterday, I didn't tell you $10,000 today. The judge can say, wait a minute, reform the contract and say, wait a minute. Based upon evidence, you knew this person wasn't coming there that night. You knew the person was going to come in the following night. In fact, there's evidence based upon witnesses that came in and said, don't come tomorrow night, this person's not going to be there. They'll be there the following night. You told your friends to come the following night knowing that the person's going to be there. So therefore, I'm going to reform the contract and say that the contract was for the person performing, that you would give that person $10,000 if that person performed. The person, based on a unilateral contract, guess what? Person performed, give them $10,000. Okay? So the reformation is usually when one side is trying to get over another, or it is a contract where both sides really agreed that, yeah, it should have been B, but the way this was written, it was written at A, but really, in reality, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna reform the contract, rewrite it, and we're gonna redo it so that B is the answer. Especially if you're dealing with people who are partners that want to remain partners, business people that have been friends for a long time, and there's an issue with this one little area, you don't want to break up. So you say, okay, well, let's, when this was written, we weren't thinking about this at that time. And it was just this was an issue that we didn't think of. Or it could be something that changed over the years. It could be technology that changed, all right? It could be that you're supposed to give me notice. You're supposed to send me a letter, okay? This was a contract that was written 30 years, 40 years ago. You're supposed to send me a letter saying A. Well, I sent you an email. Well, no. I
didn't get it.
The idea was you wanted to get the letter so that you could be informed of what the wishes were. Now, the person sent you an email. It's the same.
It's the same thing.
Same thing. You were informed of what the wishes were, right? Yeah. Well, but I didn't. I wanted to do the email. I wanted to do the slow mail, snail mail.